anytime that I see, like, I'm on Facebook. Anytime that I see anything about investing, anything, I post on there like, hey, I teach for free. And I really do. Lately, my students, like, they've been losing money and they don't understand why. And it's like, I talk to them and they've just pissed me the fuck off, bro. Like, right now, the economy is not built up for the long run, only short term. It's called scalping, where you jump in and jump out. And if you're trading penny stocks, that's how it is. It's like, it's very important that if you don't know what you're doing, I'll be like, hit me up on Messenger and just send me a message that says, I'm interested in trading stocks. And I help people. That's what I do. It's like I send them pictures and I send them voice notes because I'm lazy as fuck and I don't want to type shit. But I do everything that I can to teach them. But it's like they pick up on the pictures, but when I tell them, like, hey, when you deposit money, only deposit $20 to $15. The app is going to tell you to deposit $100. If you deposit $100, you're going to get a free stock. That's true. But you're a beginner. I want you to just drop 20 to 15. Just because I want to teach you what's going on. That way you don't lose a lot of money. If you do lose money, you'll lose like 50 cents, 60 cents, 80 cents, the most $1. It all depends on you. So I tell them, like, get you a piece of paper, write down the little letters on the top. That's called the symbol, the name of the stock. Write that down. And then write down the price and the volume at the end of each trading day. Make your list on a Saturday or a Sunday, and then on Monday, when it closes, update it. Put the date, the price, and the volume. Do that for a week and just look at it, and you will begin to understand the relationship between the volume and the price. On top of that, if you slide over to your analysis and you look at the pictures that I sent you, they will make sense. I tell people to look at the cost distribution. My beginners, look at your cost distribution. If it's green, that's good. But you need your piece of paper to unlock the key to understand what the fuck is going on. If it's all the way green, it's on an upward trend. The time to buy has already came and gone. But if you have your piece of paper, you can tell if it's going to continue to go up, so you can jump in still and ride that. I mean, when your MACD line comes down to the red, but it's still on an upward trend, jump in. Your piece of paper is going to tell you that. Or your piece of paper is going to tell you that the stock is about to come back down, that it's going to slide, it's going to drop, it's going to plummet, whatever you want to call it. You need the piece of paper. If you don't fucking write that down, I can't fucking help you. Whenever people send me the name of a stock, it's like I look at it and it's like, yeah, it looks good for today. I don't know what's going to happen tomorrow. I don't know what's going to happen in the future. I need the data. I have my own account. I have my own clients that I actually charge. I'm teaching motherfuckers for free. All you gotta do is just write shit down. If you don't want to write shit down, you can screenshot it, bro. How hard is that? The market closes at 3 p.m. It's gonna stay closed till like 2, 3 in the morning. Pre-market hours start sometimes at 4, sometimes at 5. Who the fuck knows? At that time, everything starts to move again. All those hours and you can't screenshot it? You can't write it down? I want you to deposit $20. Why? Because if you deposit $20 and then you make $100 from those $20, you have $50 to sacrifice. Why? Because you only paid $20. That's where the confidence comes in. You must be confident. You have to have balls. You have to take the risk. And you won't. If you're broke as fuck and you're barely learning, and I tell you to deposit $20 and you make $100, maybe you're gonna get greedy. Fine. Take the money out. Leave $40 in the account and flip that 40 and keep going and keep going and keep going. The more you make, the more you can sacrifice, the more confidence that you get. I started in September 2019 with $110. I accidentally bought CGIX. It was going to do a reverse split. I didn't know what that was. I had to Google that because I didn't understand how I went from $110 to $2,000. It didn't make any sense to me. I figured it out. I've made $5 million off of that 110. I recently bought last week I bought a reverse split AHT 1 for 10. It was at 60 cents. I bought 100,000 shares. I paid $168,000, and I'm currently negative 5,000. I don't give a fuck. When the reverse split happens, we'll see. I stand to make tens of thousands, maybe hundreds, or I stand to lose 5,000, 30,000, maybe 60. Who knows? But you have to have the balls, you have to have the risk, you have to be confident enough to sacrifice that money to make more. Scared money doesn't make money. If you want to put in 20 and by the time you hit 40 you want to pull it all out, you're never going to do it. It's never going to happen. You got to become confident. If you made 40 from 20, sacrifice 15, sacrifice 10. What I mean by sacrifice is you can buy more shares. Normally I tell my people only buy 5 to 10 shares. Now you can buy 20. Now you can buy 50. Perhaps you can even buy 100. Who knows? Penny stocks. If they're at 60 cents and you buy 100, that's $60. A full tank of gas that you didn't pay for because you made that from $20? Like, come on, man. Shit don't make no fucking sense. If you don't want to deposit money, don't deposit money. They're going to give you a free stock. You can sell that motherfucker. It ain't gonna be but $2 to $3. You can buy 2 shares of a penny stock at $1 and flip that into $5. Do it again. Now buy 3 shares. Now you'll make $7. Do it again. Buy 4 shares. Now you'll make $10. Once you make $10, okay, now you can buy 5 shares of another stock and flip that and make that into 15, into 20. You keep going lower and lower and higher and higher. I mean, you gotta crawl before you walk, right? Nobody wants to listen, bro. It's like right now, American Airlines, I made 200 off of American Airlines because I was scared. Because I was like, I've been looking at it, I've been writing it down, and it's like, I can see that the volume is going up, and the price isn't moving, but the volume is going up. That means it's about to shoot up. And it was like, should I buy? I shouldn't buy. Should I buy? I shouldn't buy. It's like, I'll just buy 200 shares. I could have bought 500 shares, but I didn't because I was scared. I promise you, the market opened up at 8. By like 10, I was already about to hit $200 in profit. And I couldn't believe it. And I was so mad. And it was like, had I bought 500 shares, I'd have had so much more. But no. The market's crazy right now. I had to pull out on Friday because today is Monday and it dropped. I had jumped back in and I bought 10 shares and I lost like $6. But that doesn't matter. Lesson learned. And now that I've been looking at Google Finance and Seeking Alpha, I now know what's going on with the airlines. And right now it's just sitting duck. I scalp every day. I jump in and out, in and out, in and out, in and out until my buying power runs out, and that's it. And the next day I have more money and I do it all over again. I'm trying to flip my brother's account, and my little brother only had $13 in his account. Now he has $100. I'm trying to get him to. I estimate that in 3 months I'll be at $500 to $1,000, and then from there I can start to buy reverse splits